again, everyone. All right, so today we're making the oatmeal, goat milk, and honey soap. And I already have my goat milk in my lye solution. And I have my oils already melted. So this is one of my simpler and easier to make soaps because it's one color and it is just oatmeal. That's all I put in it as far as additives. So we will get started on this and you can watch the process. All right, so I'm going to add my lye solution. Give it a stir, make sure I get all of it in there. So my lye solution is in, and now we're going to mix it up. And the fragrance I'm using today is from Island Escapes. It's the Oatmeal Milk and Honey fragrance. It is an absolutely amazing fragrance. So I'll get that put in there. And I have oatmeal here. I'll get that put in. And the only other thing that I add to this is kale and clay. Get a scoop of kale and clay put in, and we'll finish mixing it up, and we'll get it poured. Now, because I soaped this one fairly cool, I like to make sure that it's good and mixed. As you can see, it is fairly thick right now, and that's the way I like to do it because, again, it's cool. So with cool batter, you can often get what's called false trace, which means it doesn't really get completely emulsified, and then it'll separate. So that's why I make sure that I'm using the stick blender just a little bit longer than I would with my other soaps, and that way I can be sure that it's all mixed in correctly. And we're just going to put it into this mold for today. And again, because this is a really simple soap as far as the making of it, it's easy enough to just dump it in Then I'll scrape my bowl out. Make sure I get all of that batter in there. There we are. All right, so that's that. And now I just need to tap it down and sculpt the top. It's still a little thin to get the sculpting the way I want it, so I'm just gonna let this sit for a minute and I will be right back. Okay, we're back. So I just do this to sculpt the top, just to give the bars a little bit of texture at the top. There we go. And then the last thing I do before I set it aside to saponify is I add a little bit of steel cut oats. Everybody also adds rolled oats, but I put steel cut on mine just to give it a little bit of a different texture than what everybody else does. I like to be a little different. You may notice my gloves. They're a little big, but I decided I was going to use reusable gloves instead of disposable. A little bit more environmentally friendly. And there we are. That's it. That's all it takes to make this soap. So there you go. And I will be back tomorrow to give this a cut, and we can see what it looks like on the inside. Have a good... Hey everyone, so it's the next day and I'm going to cut my oatmeal goat milk and honey soap. And like I said yesterday, this is a very simple bar of soap. There's not much to it, but it's really awesome for your skin. So that's what it looks like on the inside. You can note it, you'll see the little bits of oatmeal that are there. And that's all there is to it for that one. I'll cut a few more of them here. Another one. And there we are. See, they all look the same on the inside. They're all pretty much the same on the outside. I gotta do some cleanup on them, bevel the edges, and take off the little bits on the sides. But in 3 to 4 weeks, these will be hard enough and cured so that we can actually update the website and start selling them. Okay, so this is what they look like, a little bit close up. And I just want to thank you for watching. Please click like and subscribe. It really helps the channel out. Have a great day, everyone.